Monday, April 6th. The workout is 21-15-9 of squat cleans and step up overs. Each round will begin with either a 500-meter row or a 400-meter run. 400-meter run, for those of you using a treadmill or using a watch that can't do meters for some reason, is 0.25 of a mile. The first thing that we're going to do is go over the scaling options or the change out options. So obviously first is run or row, because each round will start with a run or a row. So you could do run 400, row 500. You could use any erg you want, so you could use a ski erg or a bike erg for 500 meters also. If you're using an assault bike, I would say 1,000 meters. I like to double it. If you're using jump rope or mountain climbers or jumping jacks, it's a lot. It's probably going to be like 100 jumping jacks and something like 300 jump rope, and then double unders would probably be 100, 200, I don't know. Basically, we're looking for around a 2-minute time domain. So 400 meters, we're going to say, is plus or minus 15 to 30 seconds for a 400. So think about that kind of time domain, all right? The next thing is the squat clean. I have a barbell here and I have dumbbells. I know some people have either or, some people just have one, and I also have an option for a single dumbbell, okay? The step up overs will be easy to explain, because if you're gonna scale back the step up overs, which if I'm using 2 dumbbells, I'm gonna do step, step, and over. That's 1. So if we're doing 21, it doesn't matter what leg you start with. It doesn't matter if every single step you go with left leg, you have to go over the box. Now, if you have a box or an object that's unstable, I'd prefer if you just did step ups. If you're doing step ups, then I do want you to stand all the way up and then come back down on the same side. Again, it won't matter which leg you start with, because it doesn't matter for the step up overs. For the people that are doing step up overs, you do not have to stand all the way up. So I can do this, okay? If you only have 1 dumbbell for the step up overs, then you can hold it however you want. Both feet have to touch the box, but you don't have to stand all the way up if you're going over. That's a bonus for going over. If I'm using 2 dumbbells, be aware of not shrugging too much. See that little shrug? Try to relax your arms and be careful of stepping over. Keep your abs tight, because you don't want to be arching and you don't want to be hunched over the entire time. If I'm using 1 dumbbell again, I can do this if you want. Preferably not 2 hands on 1 dumbbell though, that's weird. Okay? Back to the squat clean. A squat clean with dumbbells, so I'm using 2 dumbbells here. I have to tap ahead of each dumbbell and squat. You have to stand all the way up before dropping and doing it again. That's a squat clean with dumbbells. If I only have 1 dumbbell, I'm gonna split it up between the 2 sides. Now, I realize the numbers are odd, but you could work that out by switching on the next round. So 21, I'm gonna do 11 on the right side. 1, 2, okay? Then after 11, I switch sides. As I'm doing this, I'm gonna try not to cave my knees. Use a mirror, use a video camera, make sure you have that good form of bending over with knees out. You might have a narrower stance, but that's okay. You could always step wide. So I could do narrow, catch. That's an easy way to adjust for a narrow stance or a good form. Now, squat clean with the barbell. I didn't put the weights. The weights go on. We're gonna start from the ground. We're gonna take our barbell, look straight ahead, pass up, squat, and down. If you wanna do singles, you can drop it every time. Make sure you stand all the way up. Make sure you get a full squat. Because if I'm just doing this, technically that's a no rep. Okay? So, to be clear, run 400 or row 500. Come in, 21 squat cleans, 21 step overs, run 15, 15. Run 9, 9 time. Okay? It is a longer workout than you might think it would be. It's going to be closer to 20 minutes than less than. We did this a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I was planning on putting it into a normal class, but this seems like it actually could work as a good at-home workout. Those of you with nothing, so you don't have any weights, instead of squat cleans, you'll do squat jumps. So run or row, and then we're gonna take a big deep squat, go down, up. If you think that the squat clean is a little too easy for you, which it might be, it might not be, you could add reps. So you might want to do double the reps. Maybe you do 42, 30, 18 for the squats. The step ups would just be without any weight. Okay. In the end of the week, we're doing a workout that I'm going to ask for people to use a book bag if they don't have weights. You could always do that too. If you wanted to throw a book bag on and strap it down and then do squat jumps with a book bag, or if you have a weight vest, and then do the step up overs with a book bag. Again, you're just wearing it. That's an easy thing to do. You could use any kind of weighted object you have at home, okay? Hopefully there's no questions. Did you ever see my cape? Okay, let's do the warm-up. The warm-up looks like we're gonna be doing the thoracic flow, all right? So everybody follow along. We're gonna do 3 each. We're gonna start with the dive bomber. Butt up, dive bomb. 1, 2, 3. From there, we go into the thoracic bridge. So on all fours. I'm gonna throw my hips up. I think that was 3 each. Now we do squat plus thoracic rotation. I'll stand up, take a wide stance, drop my butt, and rotate. Trying to keep the heels down. Whew. We have a perfect stretch. Perfect stretch. Take a step out, lock out your knee, touch the ground, then roll down. Right knee is up, so my right elbow goes down, right hand goes up. Follow along. Perfect stretch. After perfect stretch, we're doing S waves. I'm going to stand up and do it so you can see my cape. In case you're wondering, yes, it's a onesie. Blackburns. And then we're gonna do squat therapy. I don't have anything in camera, but let's just imagine that this is a wall. Hands are up overhead. We're gonna squat 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 5 of these. And then the wrist rolls. So we're gonna do a prayer position. and then roll 5 ways clockwise, and then 5 times counterclockwise. And then let's do a wrist stretch. I'm gonna rock back and forth. Then we'll do a box stretch. I have an actual box, but you can use a chair or a bed or anything really. Open the chest up, put your head through your arms. Whew. That's a good stretch. And then we do the front rack stretch. Front rack stretch could also be the thoracic stretch. So again, I don't have a wall in camera, so we're just gonna do this. And try not to tear my onesie. All right. The next thing is the barbell warm up. I'm gonna take my plates off. Barbell warm up starts with a good morning. So our back, barbell's on our back. We're gonna keep our back flat, push back. Notice how my knees bend, but they stay perpendicular to the ground. If you do not have a barbell or dumbbells, I just want you to do an RDL. So just do the exact same thing I'm doing right now, but you're not using any weight, okay? And then the next part, 5 back squats. Again, if you don't have a barbell or weights, you're doing this just body weight. 5 reps. Elbow rotations. This could be on the back or on the front of you. So that would be the back. Front would be front rack, elbows up. If you don't have a bar or if you have dumbbells, just do elbow up on a box, just like a thoracic flow. And then we're gonna do front squats. Again, this would be body weight squats if you don't have weights. Okay, next part, let's scroll up. Let's do, with an empty bar, 2 clean pulls. So I got the fancy hook grip that I love so much. Knuckles are pointed down. We're gonna bend over till we're at the deadlift position as if we had weights on the bar, so it's just mid-shin. And then I go up, 1, up, 2, high elbows. 2 power cleans, tap the weights. 1, tap the weights. 2, hold it, and 2 front squats. 1, 2. Add weight, do 2 or 3 rounds of that. Get up to your working WOD weight for that. For RX, it would be 135 and 95. If you're doing this with a dumbbell, 1 or 2 dumbbells. If you're doing it with 1 dumbbell, then do it on each side at least once. But it would be tap, high elbows, tap, high elbows, tap, power clean, tap, power clean, and then, oops, hold it right there, 2 front squats. You really want to practice the best position for that front squat. And if you only have 1 dumbbell, you're doing that on one side, pull, power clean, front squat. So it's 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 4 rounds. Next part. Whether you have weights or not, you can do this with weights if you have it, but if you don't, we're doing step ups. We're gonna do 8 alternating. So get that heel up there. 1, 2, okay. 8 step ups. 2 squat cleans. So we're gonna take the weight. I put my weights on the bar. This is 135 or 95. I'm gonna do squat clean, all right? 2 of them. If you don't have a barbell, if you're doing the body weight, do 2 squat jumps with or without your weights. Check it out. I have pockets. So it's 3 rounds. 8 step ups, and then 2 squat cleans or 2 squat jumps. All right? Once we've done the 3 rounds of that, we'll do the prep round, which is run or row, 400 or 500. And then let's say 5 squat cleans and 5 step overs. Use the dumbbells and the WOD weights that you plan on using in the WOD. All right? Accessories. I'm gonna do accessories today. So we're doing the single leg weighted glute bridge, which I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell. That's weighted glute bridge. Superman kicks. We're gonna be in Superman position and then alternate. 1, 2. Then side plank, clamshell, and hip extension. So, hip extension, clamshell. Okay? That's the accessories.